Hi students, I have another video for you today to introduce this week's story theme, which is citizenship. And we're going to read several stories out of the big book and then out of the anthology about citizenship. Next. Okay, so here is the way it starts off here. It says citizenship. Talking about being a good citizen means helping other people. It means following the rules and being respectful to others, and good citizenship helps make a community safe. Here it shows a scout, like putting flags on soldiers' graves to show honor. Then we've got a story this week that's called Elizabeth Leads the Way. It's about the life of Elizabeth Cady Stanton and the right to vote. Now, this goes way back in time. Elizabeth was actually born in 1815 and lived until 1902. And what this story is about is how she could see that girls and women were not treated as fairly as they should have been back then. And she wanted to do something about it. This is how the story starts. What would you do if someone told you you can't be what you want to be because you are a girl? What would you do if someone told you your vote doesn't count, your voice doesn't matter because you are a girl? Would you ask why? Would you talk back? Would you fight for your rights? Elizabeth did. All of these things used to be true back when Elizabeth Cady was a girl. And all of these things might still be true today if Elizabeth hadn't led the way. Just a little more here for the reading. She was only 4 years old the first time she heard someone, a woman, say life was better for boys. The woman had come to visit Elizabeth's new baby sister. What a pity it is that she's a girl. How could anyone look at a little baby and feel sad? What could be wrong about being a girl? Okay, so after you've read the story, it's kind of in sections and it tells about her life from being young and to growing up and the things that she did later that she is remembered for. So you'll have this sheet on Google Classroom, which says Elizabeth Leads the Way, Story Review Writing. And the directions say, after reading this story about Elizabeth Cady Stanton, a real person of America's past, write down sentence responses to describe the various time frames of her life. At the end, tell how Elizabeth inspires you today to try to make sure everyone is treated fairly and given equal rights as a citizen in our country. Please use your own words in your writing. So you're going to write about her early years growing up, her years as a young adult and as a student at a school for girls, getting married and getting involved helping others care about the rights of women. And then finally at the end, tell how the life of Elizabeth Cady Stanton inspires me, that would be you, to make sure everyone is treated fairly and given equal rights in our country, and every country as well. Okay? So key vocabulary words this week in both of the stories that you're going to read are these, and this is in the smaller book. Citizenship. Planting a tree in your community is an example of good citizenship. Continued. Justin continued to read his book all afternoon. Daring. One brave penguin made a daring dive into the cold sea. Horrified. Paul and his mother were horrified by the scary movie. Participate. Barb and her friends like to participate in the sack races at the picnic. Proposed. Mom proposed that they look online to find the answer to Tina's question. Unfairness. The baseball player discussed the unfairness of the referee's call. Waver. Ted's confidence started to waver when he forgot the answer. Okay, so those words I would hope that you'd kind of pay attention to when they're in the story. You might even try to use them in some of your writing. Good luck with it all. Okay.